Good afternoon. Welcome to a special CVCA live stream presentation. Top 3 Blue Division semifinal. My name is Nichols, and we're coming to you live today from the Don M. Coyne Rec Center. Semifinal Saturday at the 52nd Annual Barron Cup Championships. We'll have both divisional games in Blue Division. First up, CVCA. And after that, by the YouTube page. We'll have the Kent Roosevelt and Chagrin Falls game in a second stream this afternoon. As always, before we get started today, we'd like to encourage you to follow CVCA Livestream social media contacts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram by searching for the social media hashtag at CVCA Livestream. By following us on social media, you'll be able to keep track of our broadcast schedule and other news and notes about CVCA athletics. The preliminary rounds are completed, and it's time to see who will play for the Barron Cup Championship tomorrow at 11 a.m. And as for the festivities get started this Saturday afternoon, the Blue Division semifinals will see all 4 Blue East Divisional teams participating today. The opening round saw the East teams soundly defeat the West and South Divisional teams across the board. CVCA opened the tournament as the top seed by virtue of their 9-1 divisional record in round-robin play in the East, and the Royals dispatched of South Division champion Nordonia by a 6-1 margin on Monday. The Royals' opponent today, the 5th seed Canfield Cardinals, looked very impressive in a dominating 7-1 win over Cleveland Heights, the 4 seed overall, and the second-place team out of the West. And that sets up the first semifinal this afternoon by 2 foes who will meet for the 57th time overall today, but never before have the stakes been higher. CVCA and Canfield skated against each other more than any other opponent, dating back to the first ever meeting, a 2-1 Royals victory back on December 16, 2000. The Royals arrive on the semifinal Saturday as the hunted, the number 1 seed, trying to get back to the Barron Cup final for the second year in a row after reaching the championship game a year ago as the 7 seed. The Royals are 2-time champions of the tournament, having won it all in 2017 and 2019. Canfield, well, they're a confident bunch today, having won 3 of their last 4 games and having gone 1-1 against CVCA this season. The Cardinals are looking to reach the final for the second time in 3 years, having played the championship in 2021. Canfield is looking for its first ever Barron Cup championship this weekend. CVCA and Canfield split a pair of games this season, with the Cardinals giving the Royals their only divisional blemish on the season back on November 30th. The Royals clung to a 4-3 lead in the final minute. The Canfield net was empty when Scotty Tucker fired the puck past CVCA's Karsten Hauk with just 21 seconds remaining to tie the game and send it to overtime. Minutes later, freshman Adonai Darkadakis pounced on a rebound and found the back of the net to give the Cardinals a 5-4 overtime victory. 6 weeks later, the 2 teams played another tight game down in Boardman. The game was tied at 2 apiece after the second period, but CVCA dominated the final stanza on the road. Noah Chedima and Jacob Schwartzbeck each had a pair of goals, and CVCA skated away with a 4-2 win. The victory for the Royals stopped a 2-game losing streak at that point for the CVCA, and CVCA has not lost since. The Royals have won 8 straight, the longest winning streak of the season, as the Royals bring an overall record of 24 wins, 7 losses, and no ties into the game. The Cardinals are a respectable 12-5-1 coming into today to go along with a 5-4-1 divisional record, and they'll go as far as seniors Luke Berry and Corey Kennard take them today. Berry is the heart and soul of the Cardinals. He leads the team with 40 goals and 11 assists for 51 total points, a scintillating 2.8 points a game from the senior defenseman. But he's the only player from the Cardinals with double-digit goals. Senior Antonio Maroon has 8 goals, and freshman Adonai Darkadakis has 6. That game-tying goal by Scotty Tucker in November against CVCA, that's one of 2 goals in the season for the junior defenseman. Safe to say the Royals know who they have to stop, and he's wearing number 77 in black and red this afternoon. But that's only half the equation, stopping Luke Berry for CVCA. They'll need to continue to have success against senior goaltender Corey Kadar for the Cardinals. In 18 games, Kadar has surrendered just 45 goals this season. In 2 games, a part of an overtime period against the Royals, Kadar has given up 8 of the 45. Kadar twice gave up 6 goals in a game this season. He gave up 6 in the opener to Orange and let 6 get by him in a 9-6 win on January 28th against NDCL. But in the other 14 games, Kadar's given up just 25 goals, or 1.8 a game. With CVCA averaging 6.7 goals a game in Blue East divisional games, Kadar is going to have to be on his game today if the Cardinals hope to be playing on Sunday. The Royals come into this afternoon's game as winners of 8 straight and 13 of their last 15. On Monday night, they got a hat trick for the second straight game from sophomore Cord Stegmeyer and single goals from Noah Chidima, Jacob Schwartzbeck, and Jared Outward in that 6-1 win against Nordonia. In goal, Caleb Mosher stopped 24 shots for the Blue East champions. The offense has been prolific, propelling CVCA to 24 wins so far this season, most in school history. Sophomore Noah Chidima leads the powerful Royals attack with another goal on Monday night. He now has 41 goals to his credit for the season and also 29 assists as well for a team-high 70 points. The sophomores, the swarm line, as we've called them over the last 2 years, have been impressive. Jared Outward, 25 goals, Jacob Schwartzbeck, 21, but not much let up in the second line either. Cord Stegmeyer, 31 goals, Nick Humphrey, 18, and David Siff, 16 goals on the season. The teams have assembled to our left and right as you see them on the screen. Cardinals on the right, Royals on the left, the home team, the top seed today, and we're just about ready for the starting lineups to be announced here at the John M. Coyne Rec Center. First, the Cardinals. Corey Kadar in goal for the Cardinals, the senior goaltender. Luke Scoleri starts on defense, the freshman. Tyler Kearney, a senior defenseman, starts on defense. The top goal scorer, Luke Berry, number 77, a senior. And Tony Maroon, also starting at forward, another senior for the Cardinals. And the freshman, Adonai Dakradakis, starts at left wing for the Cardinals. And now for the Royals. The top seed in the Barron Cup 3 tournament. In goal, Caleb Mosher for CVCA. Mosher, a sophomore. Mosher's brother, assistant captain Mark Mosher, starts on defense. Zach Nichols gets to start, a senior on defense as well for the Royals. The captain, Nick Humphrey. At right wing, David Siff, an assistant captain, a junior. And Cord Stegmeyer starts at left wing for CVCA. We're about ready to go from the John M. Coyne Rec Center. Nice crowd filing in. And we're going to pause now to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. It appears they're having some technical difficulties with the audio system for the national anthem, and so both teams waiting anxiously as the anthem is delayed. And as we continue to wait, that gives us a moment to tell you the way. And the Royals, the home team, wearing home white jerseys with blue numerals, black bottoms, blue royal blue tops or helmets. Cardinals in all black. Red Cardinal, red numerals outlined in white, black bottoms, black helmets for Canfield today. Royals will skate left to right. Cardinals will skate right to left as we start this one here from the John M. Coyne Rec Center. Canfield is coached by Steve Covelli. He's in his 4th year. This is his first group to go all the way through. So the seniors spending all 4 years to coach Covelli. The Royals coached by Doug Fairchild, who's in his 15th year for CVCA. The whistle blows, and we're ready for hockey. We're underway in the Barron Cup 3 semifinals. The Royals control the opening faceoff, and Cord Stegmeyer sends a shot in. It goes wide of the goal of Kanar. And loose in front into the far side corner. Stegmeyer has it up to the point. Mosher will send one in, and it goes high and over Kanar into the netting for the first stoppage of the afternoon. 19 seconds in. Canfield and CVCA winner to play tomorrow for the Barron Cup 3 championship. Royals change and the swarm line heads out. Noah Chadima will take the face-off to the right of Kanar. They drop it down. Royals control and send it down behind the net around the boards. Jared Outward in the corner, evades a check. Puck is loose. Outward comes up with it. Outward centering pass is loose in front and swept aside to the far side corner, or up to the point. Zach Nichols poke checks it away, and now a chance for the Cardinals as Nichols misplays it. Here comes Canfield, shot and a score! Canfield is on the board first, just 41 seconds into the contest. The Cardinals take a 1-0 lead on a breakaway. Here's the replay for you, and you see the Royals trying to get back, but from a shot from just inside the blue line, beats Caleb Mosher. It's 1-0 Canfield. A great start for the Cardinals. And it's Luke Berry, goal number 41 on the season for the senior. 1-0 Canfield right out of the gate. Back underway, and the puck in the Royals' offensive zone once again. The Cardinals try to break out with it, but it's kept in by Carter Martin, sent in, and Berry is on it. Berry, behind his own net, sweeps it around the boards, up into the netting for another stoppage. Luke Berry opens the scoring with a bang. The first shot of the afternoon, and it found the back of the net. 1-0 Canfield. The Cardinals jumped out all over Cleveland Heights on Monday night as well. 4 goals in the first period, and they get an early one here today. Chadima behind the net. Backhanded pass in front. Loose, and Eli Parada comes up with it. His shot is deflected into the near side corner. Orlovsky sends it around. The Royals control it, though. Chadima gets it back behind his own net. Tries to flip it forward and loses the puck. Gets it right back. Schwartzbeck shoots, and a save by Kanar, his first of the afternoon. The Royals controlling the early pace, but one misplayed puck went the other direction and got by Mosher. The Cardinals lead at 1-0. Face off to the right of Kanar. Canfield controls this one and breaks out of the zone. Here comes Berry again. Berry fires. This one's high. Deflects to the near side, and the Royals clear it out. Nick Humphrey on his horse. Humphrey in the circle. Centers, and Stegmeyer dekes and scores for CVCA. Tying it up, Cord Stegmeyer from Nick Humphrey. It's 1-1. Humphrey got the zone, beat his man, and Stegmeyer uncovered, made one move and put it in the back of the net. 32nd goal of the season for Stegmeyer, the assist to Humphrey, the captain, his 28th assist. And now the Cardinals off the face-off with another chance by Berry, saved by Mosher. The Royals defense letting Berry have a point-blank shot right there, trying to put the Cardinals back up on top. Cardinals control, but the Royals now take the puck away. It's Nichols behind his net. Nichols sends it back the other direction to Mosher. Mark Mosher has it, pushes it forward. The Royals trying to break out. Long cross-ice pass, finds Outward. Outward, long shot over the crossbar and up into the netting. Corey Kennard did not even have to play that one. Here's the replay. Outward fired that high. A great chance a moment ago by Barry, and the Royals defense is going to have to tighten up. They know that man can beat them. Barry now with 41 goals on the season. Face off outside the blue line for CVCA. They drop it down, and it's one back to the Royals. Eli Parada has it. Parada up to David Sif. Sif will dump it in, and it's knocked down. Stegmeyer, the goal scorer, tries to shovel it forward. It gets to Kennard's goal. He has to stick it aside. Sif pressuring. Centering pass is swept aside into the corner. Up to the point. Kept in for the moment, but here comes another chance for Canfield. The Royals dangerous with the puck in the neutral zone. And they send it down for an icing. So a defensive zone face-off. Early goals in this one by the protagonist, Luke Berry, the senior for the Canfield Cardinals, his 41st, and Cord Stegmeyer from CVCA, his 32nd of the season. Face-off to the right of Caleb Mosher. Dropped down and controlled by the Cardinals. Berry sweeps it behind his own net. Darkadakis is there, has it taken away. It's tipped forward. The Royals control. Long cross-ice pass is going to find Jacob Schwartzbeck. Schwartzbeck has the puck trickled behind the goal. Centers, shot, rebound, and the whistle blows. Do we have a penalty? And we high sticking. We'll wait to see who it's on. It's going to be on CVCA, so Canfield's going to go on the power play. Into the box goes number 2, Jacob Schwartzbeck for CVCA. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes and 29 seconds. And so the Cardinals go on the power play. The Royals penalty kill is 92.4% this season. They're going to be tested here early, and Noah Chidima clears it down the ice for CVCA. Cardinals on the power play. They'll try and break it out. Chidima with pressure. Barry behind his own net. 25 seconds gone already on the power play time, and Chidima chips it back again. Barry goes back to retrieve it, sends it forward to Darkadakis. Darkadakis chips it off the boards and angles it to a teammate. It's Maroon. Antonio Maroon has it taken away. It's sent up, and Barry can't keep it in. All the way down for a clearance for the Royals, played by Canard. Canard sends it forward all the way down. Icing is waved off. They could have called it right there. But the Royals are able, they are not able to chip it out. And here comes Barry. Nice poke check away by Carter Martin. And the Royals clear. 50 seconds to go on the penalty time to Jacob Schwartzbeck for high sticking. Chidima steals the puck behind the net. Chidima shovels it back to himself, and it's poke checked away. But here comes another Royal with the puck. That's Nick Humphrey. Humphrey is knocked down, and Humphrey is slow to get up. No call. 27 seconds left, and here comes Barry. Barry fires. It's loose in front. Shot! And a second save by Caleb Mosher. Great chance there by Luke Barry. Now Humphrey, with 15 seconds left, is going to skate forward. He may take a shot. He does. Shot and a blocker save by Canard. 1-1. 5 seconds left. Time for one more rush. Maroon is going to get there. Maroon can't get much on the shot, and David Sif pokes it off the boards. Royals back to full strength. Schwartzbeck out of the penalty box is right there. Schwartzbeck has the puck in the corner. Centering pass, knocked aside. Humphrey has it. Centers again, no one there. As it's the puck all the way to the near side boards. Here comes Barry. 9:13 to go, first period. Barry shot sticked aside by Mosher. Parada around the board. Stegmeyer had an early goal for CVCA. 1-1 the score. And Cord Stegmeyer will skate out with it, the sophomore. Stegmeyer taken down from behind, falls down, no call. Royals are changing behind the play. Through this neutral zone, Royals good. And now a 2-on-1 for CVCA. Chidima lost it for Outward, too far for him. Puck loose in the near side corner. Sent back down low by the Royals. Played there by Luke Scoleri. Up to the point. Ben Wilford sends it in wide, and it's poked out by Canfield. No icing, as Mosher will have to play it. Carter Martin, long pass, finds Stegmeyer. It's dumped in deep. Chidima is there first for the Royals. Chips it off the boards, but has it poked in deeper by Canfield. They try and send it up. Outward for Wilford. Wilford's shot is deflected into the near side corner. The Royals are on it. Sent back up. Wilford again. His shot is down low, blocked. Second shot off the rebound, doesn't get to the net, and the Cardinals collect it on the far side and send it up out of the zone. The Royals knock it right back in and get onside, but they'll make a change. A trio of players battle in the corner, and it's dug out by Canfield, sent down the ice, and icing against the Cardinals, a stoppage with 7:22 to go. Here's that hit on Nick Humphrey from a couple minutes ago. The referees let that one go, and that was right between the 1 and the 5, so the Cardinals catch a break on that. Offensive zone faceoff for CVCA. Dropped down and controlled by the Royals. David Siff sends it behind the net. Stegmeyer's on the other side. He's got it for the moment. Sent up to the point. Zach Nichols fires it in wide. Siff leaves it for Mosher. His shot quickly in and deflected to the far side where Humphrey has it. Humphrey back to Nichols. Nichols has it. D to D to Mosher. Mosher lines up, shoots, loose in front on the rebound. Stegmeyer had a chance. Another save. Cord has it. Stegmeyer. Cross ice to Zach Nichols. Nichols pinches in, shoots, and is knocked down in front. Nick Humphrey back up to Nichols. He can't get it. He's got to get to the puck as it gets by him. Fans on it, and then chops it forward again and gets it out of harm's way for Zach Nichols. Canfield trying to build out. It's knocked back in to the Royals zone. And now delayed offside against CVCA. That one's knocked back toward Kanar, collected, and sent forward. Nichols dumps it back in again. It's knocked down in front by Scoleri. 6:11 to go, first period, 1-1. The Royals forecheck, making it difficult for Canfield to get out of the defensive zone. Mosher keeps it in front. Schwartzbeck has it taken away. And now Canfield trying to break out, but the back check for the Royals working. But now they break through. But the Royals defense still standing tall. The other direction. Schwartzbeck gains the zone. Schwartzbeck puts one on Kanar. Save. Tries to send it back toward the goal. Can't get there, but Schwartzbeck still on it. Collects it in the far side corner. Centering pass deflected up. And Canfield still not able to clear it. Zach Nichols does a good job with the body. He keeps it in and dumps it down low. More pressure for CVCA. Schwartzbeck has it. Schwartzbeck tries to center. It's knocked away. Puck loose on the near side, and out comes Canfield with it. With some speed is Barry once again, and Barry sees a trio of Royals run into him. The message has been delivered. Shot and a save by Mosher. The Royals defenseman not wanting to let Luke Barry get through the zone. And right after the hit, here's the replay. The shot in on goal by Marcus Epp for the Cardinals. 5:06 to go, first period, 1-1. An offensive zone face-off for the Cardinals. Epp steps in, and he wins it back, but out of the zone, not able to keep it in, was Grayson Orlovsky. So the Royals control now. Cross ice, Parada. Parada has it taken away for the moment, but angles it up off the boards, looking for Humphrey. It's knocked back in, but Carter Martin has it for the Royals. Gets across the red line and fires a long shot in on Kanar. He makes the save, and Tyler Carney collects it on the far side corner and chips it high and forward. Knocked down by Martin, and he sends it back down low. 4:37 to go, first period. 1-1. Barron Cup 3 semifinal number 1. Wraparound chance, a save by Kanar. The puck is loose. And the Royals push it back in deep once again. Nick Humphrey has it in the corner. Humphrey runs into 2 Cardinals. It's loose near the goal on the near side. Court Stegmeyer has it on his blade. Stegmeyer still has it as a Cardinal falls down. Stegmeyer cross ice. Parada. He'll line up from just inside the circle. Loose in front. And a penalty coming on Tyler Coyne for Canfield. Coyne hooked one of the Royals right in front of the net. And CVCA is going to go on the power play here with 4 minutes to go. Coyne pulling down CVCA's Jared Outward right in front of the goal, making sure Outward couldn't get anything on that puck that was loose in front. And he'll spend the next 2 minutes in the penalty box. Holding the official call, the Royals go on the power play. 23 for 89 this season, 25.8% conversion rate for CVCA on the power play. Chidima can't control, loose in front and cleared down the ice by the Cardinals. 3:50 to go in the first period, a minute 50 on the penalty time. CVCA on the breakout. Outward into the offensive zone on the near side, leaves it for Chidima. Chidima, Martin, shot and a save into the corner. Chidima chips it forward. Schwartzbeck's going to come in and collect the puck. Jacob Schwartzbeck up to the point. Martin cannot get it as it angled off the boards and just too far for him. All the way down the ice, Martin will have to retrieve it for CVCA. 3:18 to go in the period, 1-1. Jared Outward through the neutral zone, forward to Chidima, into the offensive zone. Chidima leaves it for Outward. Outward, Parada, back to Outward. He's going to skate in, off the iron, behind the net. Chidima centers, looking for Schwartzbeck. Now, sent up but not out. Kept in by Carter Martin. Puck is loose. Schwartzbeck, shot, knocked down in front. Backhands another one, it goes wide on the near side. 48 seconds to go in the penalty time. Noah Chidima, first to the puck. He's going to try and dig it out. He's got a battle on the near side board. Schwartzbeck pokes a stick in there. Chidima comes out with it. 36 to go, up to the point. Shot and knocked down in front. Chidima trying to get the rebound. Centers it, shot, and a score for the Royals, a power play goal. Here's the replay. Jacob Schwartzbeck on the goal for the Royals. Chidima found him and Schwartzbeck backhanded it into the back of the net. 2-1 CVCA. Time of the goal for Jacob Schwartzbeck. 12 minutes and 31 seconds. Schwartzbeck collects his 22nd goal of the season, and the Royals have the lead for the first time today. Back on the offense for the Royals. Nick Humphrey in the offensive zone. Pushed aside by Luke Scoleri behind the net. Humphrey battling for the puck. He's got it. Finds 2 Cardinals with his attention, or their attention on him. The puck goes around the far side. It goes to Mark Mosher. He'll dump it back down low with 2 minutes exactly to go in the first period. CVCA 2, Canfield 1. Puck comes out of the zone, and Zach Nichols sends it back in for the moment. It comes out to Mosher. Mosher, angled pass, and it's going to be icing against CVCA with a minute 41 to go. So a defensive zone face-off for the Royals coming up. Shots on goal so far in the first period. CVCA 13, unofficially Canfield 6. Face off to the left of Caleb Mosher. One back to the Royals. Sent around the boards. Up and out. Canfield's going to dump it back in. Now Noah Chidima has it. Chidima skates past Berry. Chidima's into the offensive zone again. He'll stop, pirouette, cross ice, and knock down. Here come the Cardinals. Berry, actually it's Maroon. Maroon poke checked away by Zach Nichols, and then they send it in where Nichols has it with a minute 14 to go. With some space, Nichols turns it over, and Mark Mosher there to collect up and disarm the situation. The Royals send it out. A minute left. Tyler Carney. Long pass. Finds Eli Parada on the other side for the Royals. Banked up, but no one there for CVCA. And now a chance for Canfield. Shot knocked down and up into the netting. 44.7 seconds there left. Here's the last play. The play before that was the play where Mark Mosher averted danger as the puck was left in an opportune place for the Cardinals. They could not capitalize. Face-off is dropped down, and the puck is loose on the near side, angled up and out. David Siff too far for him, and icing once again, 37.5 seconds to go. Royals leading 2-1. Cord Stegmeyer and Jacob Schwartzbeck the goals for CVCA. Drop down and up to the high point. Ricocheted in and then poked out of harm's way by the Royals and chipped up and out. 30 seconds left. Scoleri with pressure from Humphrey. Stegmeyer knocks him down. Loose. It's sent to the near side corner. CVCA comes out with it. Sent back in deep by Humphrey. Stegmeyer's behind the net with 16. Stegmeyer sends it up to the point. Shot in, knocked down in front, and covered by Canard. With David Siff there lurking for CVCA. 10.4 to go. Here's Canard making sure nothing further occurs right there. .4 on the clock as we approach the first intermission. Royals with an offensive zone faceoff, sent forward, but collected by Canfield. Now Eli Parada has it. The clock winds down, and we've reached the end of one period of play. An early goal by Luke Berry, countered by 2 goals for the Royals, one by Cord Stegmeyer and one by Jacob Schwartzbeck, and that's where we stand at the end of one period of play. CVCA 2, Canfield 1 in the first Barron Cup semifinal on semifinal Saturday from the John M. Coyne Rec Center. Now we'll pause for this message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. We're at the first intermission from the John M. Coyne Rec Center in the first semifinal game of the afternoon. The score, CVCA 2, Canfield 1. And we'd like to remind you that the CVCA Royal Evening 2023 is coming up on March 11th, 2023 at 5 p.m., where CVCA's community will gather for the annual Royal Evening, a highlight of the year for CVCA families, students, and alumni, a celebration of God's faithfulness to CVCA. The Royal Evening is the largest annual fundraiser for the student tuition assistance. The event includes great food, fun, fellowship, and the ever-popular silent and live auctions. There are many ways you can be part of this exciting and important event. You can volunteer, become a sponsor, donate an auction item, or attend the gala in March. To purchase tickets, we encourage you to visit www.cvcaroyals.org/royal-evening. Let's take a look at the first period scoring and see if we have some highlights for you. And here we go. As we wait. Well, we'll tell you that as we dump out of this, Luke Berry opened the scoring early on for Canfield with a goal just 41 seconds into the contest. Berry, on a breakaway, beat Caleb Mosher unassisted 1-0 Canfield. The Royals countered quickly with Cord Stegmeyer scoring just a minute and 15 seconds later. Stegmeyer from Nick Humphrey on a good rush deked the goaltender Kadar and made it 1-1. That's the way it stayed until a power play goal by CVCA with 2:29 to go in the period. Nifty pass from behind the net from Noah Chidima found Jacob Schwartzbeck, and he backhanded it into the net, making it 2-1 CVCA. The assist on that goal to Chidima and also to Carter Martin. First period statistics on the screen in front of you. You see 2-1. Shots on goal officially, CVCA 15, Canfield 5. Canfield trailing on the face-off dot as well, 11-6. Both teams with one minor penalty in the first period. Let's take a look at the Barron Cup 3 bracket at this stage and recap what's going on so far in the tournament. The Royals opened up the tournament in Barron Cup 3 on Monday evening with a 6-1 win against the Blue South champion Nordonia Knights. A game that was tight for the most part. The Royals finally broke it open toward the latter part of the second period and added 3 goals in the third period to win going away 6-1. We mentioned these Cardinals jumped out on Cleveland Heights, second place team from the Blue West, 4 goals in the first period, and skated to a 7-1 victory in that one. Heights with a late goal to avoid the shutout, but sent home early this year were the Heights Tigers. Canfield here against CVCA this afternoon. Winner in the top side of the bracket will play tomorrow morning for the championship at 11 a.m. On the bottom side of the bracket, Kent Roosevelt won the play-in game with Normandy by a score of 6-1 on Monday afternoon. That set them up with a game against Parma, the champions of the Blue West Division, and Roosevelt dominated the first period, played an even second period, and got a pair of goals in the third period to win 4-1. Parma, a good season. The last season for the Parma Redmen program as the school is closing at the end of this school year. Roosevelt will play this afternoon with a chance to play for the Barron Cup Championship tomorrow. They've already won 2 games. They'll try for a third straight victory here in Brooklyn at 2 o'clock, and they will play Chagrin Falls. Falls with a workmanlike victory on Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, 4-1 against Lakewood. Chagrin Falls, a strong season now, 14 wins so far, and Chagrin Falls and Kent Roosevelt will match up, and we'll have that game for you following this game at 2 o'clock on a separate stream, so you have to log back in after we finish up with this one. But the Barron Cup 3 bracket, as you see it, CVCA Canfield, Kent Roosevelt, and Chagrin Falls, all 4 from the Blue East Division this season. And as the Zamboni does his work, you can probably tell I'm struggling a little bit with the voice today, a little bit of a cold that has developed this week. So we're going to take a few moments, drink a little bit of water. It'll give you a chance to head to the refrigerator and fill up yourself. We'll be back in just a few moments for the continuation of Barron Cup 3 semifinal coverage. The score at the first intermission, CVCA 2, Canfield 1. And here we are. We've got the highlights of the goals now. That was the Luke Berry goal. Here comes the goal by Cord Stegmeyer. The second one, and the third goal of the first period. The nice backhanded pass to a backhanded shot and a goal for Jacob Schwartzbeck for CVCA. CVCA 2, Canfield 1. Stay tuned for more coverage here from the John M. Coyne Rec Center. First intermission on CVCA live stream. Welcome back to the John M. Coyne Rec Center. You're watching CVCA live streams coverage of the Barron Cup. Barron Cup 3, Blue Division Semifinal number 1, CVCA and Canfield. We will have Kent Roosevelt and Chagrin Falls following this game on a separate stream. My name is Tim Nichols, and we're pleased to be here with you this afternoon. You've got the CVCA live stream crew for both games today. Sean Mosher on the technical support, and on camera, Kent Schwartzbeck on the replays, Cody Anderson on spotting, JT Nichols in from Chicago on the graphics, and yours truly, Tim Nichols, on the play-by-play today. As this is a CVCA game, we'll let you know a little bit about other CVCA athletics. We'll pass on that. We've got a couple of guests lined up for you during the intermissions of Game 2. But elsewhere in the CVCA world this week, the CVCA boys basketball team traveled to Orville on Tuesday night to face the Red Riders and return home with the Pac-7 championship after a 71-47 victory. Darren Peterson led all scorers for the Royals with 32 points. That gives them back-to-back Pac championships for the first time in program history. Tonight, the Battle of Wyoga Lake Road takes place. The CVCA travels across the street in boys basketball to take on Walsh Jesuit. Girls basketball last week on Saturday traveled down to Canton South and claimed the outright Pac-7 title, taking care of business, returning home with a 47-27 victory. Gia Castellanova led the team with 25 points. And then on Tuesday night, it was a celebration as they hosted Orville and finished off an undefeated conference schedule, coasting to a 66-22 victory. Castellanova again led the team with 21 points. Joy Williams added 15 as the Lady Royals cut down the nets and celebrated a fourth straight Pac championship, but a first one outright. The Lady Royals finish off the regular season this afternoon, very shortly in fact, at home against the St. Joseph Academy Jaguars. Tip off at 1:30. They'll open up the OHSAA tournament play at home next Wednesday against Bedford. CVCA's bowling team faced off against Walsh Jesuit on Thursday. Royals and Warriors met at Clutch Lanes in Cuyahoga Falls. Close match, but Walsh prevailed by 65 pins for the narrow victory. The Royals moved to 4-7 on the season. They competed yesterday at the sectional tournament. We'll try and get some updates on that this afternoon. CVCA divers Luke Slaybaugh and Trinity McFadden competed last Saturday at the Perry Diving Invitational. Both had a successful day in the air. Slaybaugh finished 5th overall out of 17 divers, and McFadden established a new girls' school record for 11 dives with their performance. Swim team opened their postseason competition at the sectional meet yesterday and had a number of Royals swimmers qualify for states. Wrestling team last Saturday wrestled in Akron at the OHSWCA district duels at St. Vincent St. Mary. The Royals first squared off against Firelands, came away with a big 58-9 win. In the final, they fell to the Irish of St. Vincent St. Mary 59-24. They'll be back in action on Saturday, February 18th as they look to repeat as Pac-7 champions. Here, 15 minutes is back on the clock, and we're ready for second period action as both teams have returned to the ice. It'll be the second period, so the long change period. The Royals will skate right to left and Canfield left to right in period number 2. Winner advances to the Barron Cup final. The Royals have been there 4 times, twice Barron Cup champions in 2017 and 2019. The Cardinals appeared in the final 2 years ago, falling to Chagrin Falls. They're looking to get back there and win their first Barron Cup championship. Corey Kinar in goal to our left, and Caleb Mosher ready to the right. The puck is dropped down, and we are underway. And Luke Berry has the puck. Tries to feather a pass through, but it's intercepted by CVCA's Noah Chidima. He skates the other direction, 3-on-2 for the Royals. Schwartzbeck with a shot and a save by Kinar. 12 seconds in to the second stanza. Here comes that 3-on-2 for the Royals. Schwartzbeck was open. Right into Kennard's bread basket, and it's 2-1 still. Royals leading. Face off to the right of Kennard as we start the second period. Royals win that. A quick shot. Trickles in front, and a score! The Royals go up 3-1. Kennard made the first save, but it was loose in front and punched back into the back of the net. The Royals have a 2-goal lead. Jared Outward on the goal for CVCA. Schwartzbeck with the first shot in. It was loose there, and Outward poked his stick in there and put the Royals up by 2, 17 seconds into the second period. The Swarm line in action again. Stegmeyer, Schwartzbeck, and Outward with goals. Today for CVCA, it's 3-1. Puck is loose and sent in deep. Penalty coming. It's going to be against Canfield. Royals are going to go on the power play. Shot in and a save by Kennard. And after the goal 17 seconds in, less than half minute later, into the box for Canfield goes Scoleri for high sticking. Luke Scoleri. 2 minutes for high sticking at 46 seconds of the second period. The Royals 1 for 1 already on the power play today and leading 3-1, looking for more. Nick Humphrey wins the faceoff back to Martin, who dumps it down low. Humphrey will collect it in the corner. He'll skate behind the net. Sends it up. Stegmeyer skates in. He'll go behind the net. Stegmeyer still has it on his stick. Leaves it for Carter Martin. Martin's shot is deflected. Humphrey has it. Up to the point. Parada. He'll send one in. Down low again. Humphrey. Now Sif. Sif back to the point. Kept in barely by Parada. Falls down, but does a good job. Here's a shot. It's loose in front again. Backhanded shot saved by Kennard. A third shot goes wide. It's kept in by CVCA. Stegmeyer has it. 1:11 to go. Stegmeyer loses the zone and offsides on the Royals. Cord tried to toe the zone right there and could not. Here's the opportunity for CVCA. Corey Kennard sliding to his left and making that second save. The third shot went wide. Kennard keeping the game at 3-1. Here comes Barry. He'll get a shot off. It's wide off the inside of the net. Or rather the outside of the net. The inside would be a goal. Now the other direction comes Schwartzbeck with speed. Schwartzbeck's shot is deflected high and off the glass behind the board, behind the net. It's sent up and out by the Cardinals with 48 seconds to go, and Martin is on it for CVCA. Schwartzbeck. Send it back, looking for Parada. He couldn't handle it, and it goes all the way back to the end line, and the Royals will have to start it again. Parada with 30 seconds on the power play time. Cross ice pass for Schwartzbeck. Cannot gain the zone. Sent out to neutral ice where Martin has it. He'll dump it in deep with 18 to go. All the way around the boards and sent back in. Canfield. Tyler Carney tries to clear it and cannot. The Royals steal it. Centering pass. Nobody there for the Royals, and that's going to do it on the penalty time. The Cardinals kill it off as Scolari's back on the ice. Back to even strength with 12:10 to go in the second period. David Sif for CVCA. Leaves it for Martin. Martin angles it off the board. Looking for Sif again, but intercepted at center ice. Taken away by Sif. Has it poke checked away, and now comes the Cardinals the other direction. Barry skates in Deeks, and it's saved by Mosher. Whistle blows, and the puck up into the netting, and so a face-off in the offensive zone. Here it is again. Barry has the attention of the Royals, there's no doubt about that. Face off to the right of Mosher. Epp will take it. Marcus Epp for the Cardinals will win it back. For the Royal speed there, showing up. David Siff was in and pestering, and now Zach Nichols has it. Nichols angles it up off the boards. Was looking for Nick Humphrey. It went past him, but Siff has it into the offensive zone. Siff with a shot and a save by Kennard. Behind the net, Siff loose in front. And here come the Cardinals. Epp sends one in. It's sticked aside by Mosher. Loose in the corner. Mark Mosher sends it around the boards to the near side where Stegmeyer is there for CVCA. Cord Stegmeyer with just under 11 to go. Skates through a couple of Cardinals. Still has it and gains the zone. Stegmeyer all the way and finally dumped for his efforts, but the Royals have it. Siff behind the net. And whistles blow. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Royals as the puck was caught in the netting behind Corey Kennard's net. 10:44 to go as both teams change up. Second period, Royals leading 3-1. The first slot in the Barron Cup 3 championship available to one of these two teams tomorrow. Off the face-off. Chidima gets a shot in, saved by Kennard. Second shot loose and into the corner. The Cardinals collect it. Couple of nifty moves right there by Darkadakis. Darkadakis skates all the way in and a shot wide of the goal. Nice skating by Adonai Darkadakis for the Canfield Cardinals. And now, another shot in by Scoleri, and this one is deflected up into the netting behind Caleb Mosher's net. Here's the last chance for CVCA. Noah Chidima. Doing Noah Chidima-like things. Getting a shot in on Corey Kennard. Right now, offensive zone face-off for the Cardinals. One back, but out of the zone all the way to center ice. Dumped back in by Tyler Carney. Darkadakis sends it in deeper. It deflects off the referee and is still loose. Barada angles it up, but not out. Kept in by Barry. Barry has it. It's knocked down in front and loose to the Royals for the moment, but Darkadakis from the slot. Shot is wide. Into the near side corner. Sent up and out. And Kennard holds his left hand high, signals icing, and that's the call. 9:36 to go. Second period. CVCA 3, Canfield 1, but pressuring. Royals now leading unofficially in shots on goal, 23-8. Face off to the left of Mosher. Epp steps in for the Cardinals. Royals come out with it, but lose it. Sent back in by Carney down low. Mark Mosher gets to it first. Mosher has speed. Runs onto a teammate right there, and that teammate is Chidima. He'll dump it down low. Around the boards it comes. Carney. Carney will send it down the other end. Ben Wilford's going to get there first for CVCA and send it forward and out. Delayed offsides against the Cardinals. They'll have to clear the zone. But the Royals can't capitalize as they can't play the puck on a good pass. So it's loose and Scoleri has it with pressure. Wilford trying to keep it in. Cannot do it with one hand, but benefits from an icing call against Canfield. And the Royals will change up. 8:43 to go, second period. CVCA leading 3-1. An early second period goal from CVCA's Jared Outward. It's giving the Royals a 2-goal lead. That's where we stand right now. Face off to the right of Kennard. Controlled by the Cardinals and sent out to neutral ice. Parada. Martin angles it back, but finds a Cardinal there. That's Maroon. Sent around to Berry. Out to neutral ice. Back there is Tyler Carney for Canfield with pressure from Stegmeyer. Carney sends it around the boards to the near side. Kept in by CVCA's Martin. Stegmeyer dangles, loses the puck. Berry. He'll wind up. Skates away from Nick Humphrey. He's got 3 Royals, poke checked away. That's going to be offsides. And we got a penalty coming. A penalty coming on, or no, it's delayed offsides. Humphrey runs into Tyler Carney. The puck is loose in the offensive zone for the Royals. Humphrey pokes at it and sends it back. Cardinals trying to break out. Martin keeps it in again for the moment. Now it's collected by Berry. Royals with good pressure, not able to control much, but keeping the puck in the zone at least, giving themselves a chance. And now the Cardinals finally clear it out just past the halfway mark of the second period. Carter Martin skates behind his own net. Cross ice pass to Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer, another cross ice pass just too far for outward. And down there is Cole Morris. Sends it up but not out. Kept in by Chidima. He's got some space. Fires. It's wide and high to the near side. Kept in by Martin. Martin's shot is wide to the far side. Parada can't keep it in. Here comes Berry, one-on-one. Berry skates in. He's got Martin there. Tries to deke Martin. It slides toward the goal, and a whistle blows. And behind the play, more whistles. Martin, a good job here. 1v1 versus Berry. Berry tried to feather it through. He got it through Martin, but Martin stood his ground, and Caleb Mosher made the stop. 6:50 to go. Second period, Royals 3. Canfield 1. Marcus Epps steps it again for Canfield. Puck is dropped down and controlled by the Royals. Into the corner and sent around to the far side. All the way out to center ice. And into the defensive zone for the Cardinals. Scoleri with pressure. Chidima takes it away. He's got it on his stick. Chidima tries to center. Outward now will dump it back down low. Carney and Schwartzbeck. Carney gets there first. Kept in by Zach Nichols. Dumps it further down. The team's battle, and it's sent up, and icing is the call against Canfield with 6:16 to go. CVCA 3, Canfield 1. Gord Stegmeyer will take the draw against Berry. Drop down, sent up, Humphrey, cross ice. Mark Mosher's shot is saved by Kanar. Stegmeyer just dumps it into open space in the far side. David Siff has it, backhanded to Humphrey. Couldn't get a good blade on it. Zach Nichols will send it back down. Antonio Maroon sends it up to neutral ice. Nichols will get it, dump it back in for the moment. But it's sent out to Berry. Berry, he'll dump it down low. And the Royals come out with the puck from behind the net. Mosher feathers it forward to Humphrey, and it's sent down the ice. It's going to have to be played by Kanar, or will it? No. Just to the left of Corey Kanar, icing against CVCA. 5:31 to go. The crowd here is quiet but tense on both sides. Royals clinging to the most dangerous lead in hockey, 3-1, a 2-goal lead. Face off to the left of Mosher is dropped down. Berry has his shot deflected into the corner by Carter Martin. And it's sent out to center ice. And a nice play by Carney right there to avert a potential breakaway for CVCA. Schwartzbeck comes up with a loose puck. Cross ice, looking for Chidima. Chidima has to play it behind him, loses it to Berry. Berry winds up. And Berry, again, drawing the attention of almost every Royal on the ice. Every time he heads up the ice. CVCA able to clear the zone. No penalty right there as one of the Royals taken down. Meanwhile, Chidima shot, save, loose in front, and dove on by Corey Cannar. And the Cardinals take umbrage to the fact that the Royals were going after a loose puck right there. Here it is, Chidima with that puck loose in front. Chidima poked his stick right in there and violating the etiquette of going after the goalie a little bit. No harm, no foul. We could play on with 4:48 to go. This faceoff is won back to the Cardinals. Not sent out. Kept in by Martin. He dumps it down low, and now Nick Humphrey's on it for the moment. Taken away. Sent up, but kept in. Oh, actually, not able to keep it in is Parada. David Siff getting up slowly after taking a hard shot on the far side. He's going to head off, favoring that left leg. Something to watch for later on. Meanwhile, Humphrey back into the offensive zone. Matt Porter out there for his first shift of the day. Humphrey tries to jam it in. It's loose in front. And now all kinds of action going on. Cannar is going after one of the Royals and whistles blown all over the place. Cord Stegmeyer has his head, his helmet pulled off. Carter Martin is crumpled on the ice. And this is the last thing you want to see in a game like this. Martin appears to be hurt for the Royals. And that would be a huge loss, although he's trying to get to his feet. The Royals in control, leading 3-1. The whistle had not blown, although there were a couple of bodies in the goal. One of them was the goaltender, Cannar. All kinds of pushing and shoving ensued, and Stegmeyer lost his helmet, and Martin, trying to get off the ice, bent over in pain. Carter Martin has been a stalwart on defense all season long for CVCA, the sophomore. Makes his way to the goal, but he does not look very well at the moment at all. Meanwhile, we'll wait to see what we have. It looked like there were punches being thrown, and the referee has the scorebook or the score sheet in front of him, pen out, and this could be a pivotal moment. We'll see what kind of penalties ensue here. For the Royals and Cardinals, we said at the beginning, they played 57 times before. No team has played, or they played more than any other team against each other. Familiarity breeds contempt at times. And right now, the last thing the Royals wanted to do was take a bunch of penalties or get somebody hurt. Martin appears to be standing up on the ice, and so we'll wait to see if he comes back out. Just prior to that, David Siff had crumpled off the ice, or crumpled down to the ice, and made his way off, favoring his left leg. And so the physicality of this game amping up. The referee still conferring, so some significant penalties coming up, and there's a 5-minute major on the board for the Cardinals. We'll wait to see who that is. As we said, there appeared to be punching going on. And the punching, obviously this is a CVCA live stream broadcast. We try to be as neutral down the middle as we can. But the punching appeared to be coming from the jerseys in black. We'll wait for the official scoring. If it's a fighting major, there could be a risk of game misconducts. 2 minutes goes up for CVCA. The last thing either one of these teams wants to do is lose players potentially for tomorrow for a championship game. The conversation still ensuing down below with the referees. And they finished up with a scoring table. Now they're going to head over and inform the head coaches, Coach Cavelli and Coach Fairchild, of their decisions. But as it stands, it looks like the Royals will have one in the box. And that looks like it's Cord Stegmeyer getting this direction. 2 minutes and a 5-minute major for the Cardinals. So we could have some 4-on-4, or perhaps it will likely be 4-on-4, and then the Royals with a 3-minute power play that would result after that, although another 2 minutes goes up. So 4-on-3 as we speculate further. In the box for Canfield. Now here we go. Scolari's in for 5 minutes for slashing, a major, and a 10-minute misconduct. Tyler Carney's in 2 minutes for roughing. Also Corey Kennard with a penalty, 2 minutes for roughing. Cord Stegmeyer, a penalty for the Royals, 2 minutes roughing. So the Canfield gets 3 penalties. The Stegmeyer and Kennard penalties are offsetting, and so the Royals will end up with a 5-on-3 power play out of this for 2 minutes this, and then 3 more minutes of power play time on a major. 5-on-3 for CVCA with a 2-goal lead, and the Cardinals have lost Scolari, Carney, and there'll be one other player serving for Kennard's penalty. Meanwhile, the play resumes. 5-on-3 for the Royals. CVCA with the puck. Shot is in, and a save by Kennard. Outward, behind the net. Schwartzbeck back to outward. Up ice, and unable to keep it in is Parada. And so the Royals will have to reset. Cross ice, Carter Martin, who's back out, which is good to see after he was crumpled a moment ago. Martin skates in, into the slot. Shot by Schwartzbeck is loose in front. And the Royals unable to keep it in. Nice job by Canfield. Luke Berry right there. And the Cardinals are going to clear it out. 1:24 left to go in the 5-on-3 power play for the Royals. They break into the zone again and try and set things up. Up to the point. Parada. Parada has it. Dumps it back down low. Angled up looking for Schwartzbeck. It goes all the way to Martin. Martin will line up and shoot. And Kennard makes the save. And the whistle blows. From the bench, the scorekeeper would like to have a word with the referee. And so there's some question about who should be in the goal or in the penalty box for Corey Kennard. Scotty Tucker is serving the penalty. Number 23. The question is the 10-minute misconduct that was leveled against Luke Scolari, who I think got the 5-minute major and a 10-minute misconduct. And so the question is, should there be a 4th person in the goal right now, or rather in the penalty box for Canfield? There are 3 penalties that were leveled, 1 for a slash, a 5-minute major, and 2 for roughing, and then a 10-minute misconduct against Scolari as well. So the question is, how many players should be in the box and unavailable to the Cardinals? And they appear to have worked it out. Scotty Tucker serving the Kennard penalty. Kennard obviously still in the goal for the Cardinals. Royals back underway, and it's sent up and out again. Canfield clearing it out with 54 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. The Royals regain the zone again. They'll take a shot. Loose in front. Chadima. Now their Humphrey had a shot. Now here's Mosher. His shot goes wide. David Siff. Now sent up to the point. Parada skates in. He'll fire wide. Mosher there again. Mosher sends it down low, looking for Porter to deflect it. Couldn't get there. It's sent right back to Mosher. He'll send it down low again. Saved by Kennard. with David Siff lurking. 21 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. After the 5-on-3 is completed, Canfield should return a man to the ice. They'll have 5-on-4 for 3 more minutes of the major penalty to Scoleri. Face-off is dropped down, won by the Cardinals, but not able to clear it. At least not immediately, and now they do to center ice. And that should just about do it for the 5-on-3 as the Royals get one more rush into the zone, behind the net. CVCA with the puck. Martin, cross ice. 5-on-3 is over. Shot wide, and back out is Carney. 5-on-4 is what it should be, and they are. 5-on-4. Power play continues for CVCA. Barry tries to clear it up and out. Cannot, and now they do. Martin, back to Mosher. Mosher angles it forward. Antonio Maroon sends it up. The Royals bring it into the zone. Onside. Outward. Outward skating in. Shot and a save by Canard. So resetting for you right now. 1:38 to go as we watch the replay here of the last save by Corey Canard. 1:38 to go in the second period. Royals leading 3-1. 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining on the 5-minute major to Luke Scoleri. And Stegmeyer has been released. His penalty is up. Martin's shot loose in front after a rebound. Saved by Canard. The power play continues for the Royals. The point. Parada down low. Up to the high point. Martin into the circles for CVCA. Overskating it was Nick Humphrey. He retrieves it, gets it back, sends it behind the net. Siff looking in front. Was looking for Humphrey. Stegmeyer collects it. Up to the point again. Parada back down to Cord. Stegmeyer has it. 1:02 to go in the period. Stegmeyer waiting and looking. Stegmeyer skates behind the net. Cord still with it on his stick. Leaves it for Martin. He'll dump it back down low to Siff. Siff with pressure. Has it taken away and knocked down. But Nick Humphrey comes in and takes it. Humphrey has it poked away. Loses his stick. Barry has it. 40 seconds to go. Sent up but not out. Kept in by Parada. Shot. Rebound. And controlled by Canfield. Darkadakis tried to skate up with it. Couldn't. Canfield still working hard. They're going to get a chance at a shorthanded shot. Antonio Maroon's shot goes wide with 18 seconds to go in the period. Canfield with just a minute to go. 1:07 on the penalty time, having killed off 4 minutes now of penalty time. Down under 10 seconds to go in the period. Cross ice, Stegmeyer. Long shot in, knocked down by Barry, and that's going to do it on the second period. So the Cardinals will go to the locker room having killed off 4 minutes and 7 seconds of this penalty time as they try and hang on in this game, down 3-1. The Royals with an early second period goal, just 17 seconds in to the second period, when Outward scored off a face-off. Noah Chidima on the assist, and the Royals lead it 3-1. So we've reached the end of 2. There's 15 minutes that remain or more if we go beyond that into overtime. The Royals 3, Canfield 1. We'll pause for this moment and message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy.
What is excellence? Excellence is a battle cry that you were made for more than this, in a world that is so satisfied with just okay. It's striving for greatness not only when there is a prize or recognition to be won, but in the still and quiet with only an audience of one. It's going above and beyond for others in service because our God has gone above and beyond all that we could have asked or imagined in His pursuit of us. It's diving into studies and academic pursuits, believing that the Lord has fashioned our minds out of the dust of the earth to understand and master complex concepts and the deep mysteries of the universe. It's preparation, not only for college or a career, but a life recklessly abandoning the ordinary and believing that the God who moves mountains lives inside you and will use you to turn the world upside down for His glory. A school defined by excellence is so much more than a building and classrooms. It is a defining culture, a strong imprint on a student's life in the way they will learn and grow. It is a life-altering encounter that surrounds them with people and experiences that shape who they will become. It is the foundation that they will take with them wherever they go. It is what they will see in their rearview mirrors as guideposts, showing them the way forward and propelling them to excel still more. In our lives, in our homes, in our families, in our communities, to go out and impact the world that God so loved. To shine a light on the darkest and most broken places, to be the salt to those who have lost their flavor, to bring love and healing as the hands and feet that we are called to be. We are CVCA, and we are called to excel still more.
Welcome back. Second intermission. Royals leading 3-1 over Canfield. And CVCA is a mission-driven community, Christian community that creates an environment of discipleship where students are pointed to who they are in Christ. If you're interested in learning more, plan a visit to CVCA. Student Shadow Days are offered on Tuesdays and Fridays from 7:45 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You can apply now. CVCA is accepting applications for the 2023-24 school year with record high enrollment. Space is limited, so don't wait to begin your application process. You can request a tour. We'd love to give you and your family a campus tour. Tours are offered on Tuesdays at 3:15, Wednesdays at 8 o'clock in the morning, and on Fridays at 1 p.m. And plan for entrance exams as part of CVCA's application process. Every student takes our entrance exam. The final 3 opportunities for entrance exams take place in March, on March 4th. March 14th and March 29th. To find out more about any of these opportunities, to learn more about the CVCA community, please visit www.cvcaroyals.org/admissions. Second period intermission here from the John M. Coyne Rec Center in Brooklyn, Ohio. Barron Cup 3 semifinal Saturday. The Royals leading 3-1, and there was only one goal in that second period, and here it is. Early on, 17 seconds in, off a face-off. Noah Chadima, Jacob Schwartzbeck shot it in there and outward on the rebound, poked it behind Corey Cannar. And that's where we stand. Royals 3, Cardinals 1. First period's goals, early on, the Cardinals got on the board just seconds into the game. Luke Berry on a breakaway scored his 41st goal of the season to make it 1-0 Canfield just 16 seconds into the contest. Cord Stegmeyer answered for CVCA off a pretty pass from Noah Chadima from behind the net. Deked out Cannar and made it 1-1, just 2:02 into the game. The final goal of the first period scored by Schwartzbeck for CVCA with 2:29 left in the first period. Assists from Chadima and Carter Martin. CVCA 3 and Canfield 1. As we are at the second intermission, let's take a look at the brackets for Barron Cup 3. We looked at this during the first intermission. We'll show you again. Here in the semifinals, CVCA and Canfield, Royals leading 3-1. Following this game, we'll have Kent Roosevelt and Chagrin Falls for you on another CVCA live stream broadcast. So tune back in to the subsequent or following stream, and we'll have Kent Roosevelt and Chagrin Falls for you. And both games in the Blue Division today on CVCA live stream. We're here with Sean Mosher, Kent Schwartzbeck, JT Nichols, Cody Anderson, and yours truly, Tim Nichols. Sean, you got the other Barron Cup brackets to show. Let's look at Barron Cup 2. This is the white divisions, and the semifinals were contested last night. Stowe, in their first ever Barron Cup, will play in the Barron Cup final. They defeated Kenston 6-0 last night. And they will face WRA. WRA 6-3 winners over Strongsville. Head coach Brand Clausen from WRA can win his 5th Barron Cup of his illustrious career before he retires tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. All 3 games tomorrow will be seen and available to you on the Sports on Tap podcast platform. Our friends at Sports on Tap have given you great Barron Cup coverage this week on Monday and on Wednesday. They'll be back tomorrow. Sports on Tap podcast with all 3 championship games. Stowe looking for its first ever Barron Cup victory. Head coach Brand Clausen from WRA looking for Barron Cup win number 5 to cap a great 34-year career down at WRA. And in Barron Cup 1, the red divisions, they will have their semifinal games later on this afternoon. Mentor and Amherst Steel, the 1 seed and the 5 seed, will face off in the first game at 4 o'clock. Come on down to Brooklyn and take that game in. And the nightcap today in the quadruple header from the John M. Coyne Rec Center, Hudson and Benedictine looking to advance to the final. That final will be at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and again, available on the Sports on Tap podcast. Here, we're at the second intermission, and the score is CVCA 3, Canfield 1. So we're going to pause right now, refresh the beverages on our end, which is water, a steady diet of it this afternoon, and you can do the same on your end. We'll be back in about 4 minutes for the final period of regulation here in the first semifinal of the afternoon between CVCA and Canfield. You're watching Barron Cup 3 semifinals on CVCA Livestream. Welcome back to the John M. Coyne Rec Center in Brooklyn, Ohio. The venerable barn host of the 52nd annual Barron Cup tournament. CVCA 3 and Canfield 1. The Royals will begin the third period with 53 seconds of penalty time to Luke Scoleri. And we've had a chance to review the video of the skirmish that occurred in front of the Cardinals' neck. And Scoleri received a 5-minute major for slashing. We now have put eyes on what that slash was, and it was, we'll call it a forceful slash from behind between the legs of CVCA's Carter Martin, and that explains why he was down. We'll say he was singing soprano after the slash between the legs from Scoleri. Martin able to return to action, and Scoleri 5 minutes in the box of major penalty time and a 10-minute misconduct, and so he will not return until about 4 minutes remain in this contest. Scoleri sitting, and Scotty Tucker with him in the box, serving out the remainder of his major penalty. So Tucker will get released in 53 seconds. Scoleri will have 10 more minutes. Royals will skate left to right. Cardinals right to left here as we begin the third period. Royals on the power play. Stegmeyer into the offensive zone once again, trying to set things up. Leaves it for Parada. Sends it back down low to Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer has it. Sends it far side, and Jared Outward will chase it. He'll dump it back down low to Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer with it. Leaves it for Chidima. Chidima behind the end line. 41 seconds to go on the power play time. Around the board to Martin. Martin keeps it in, but only for a moment. Actually, they do keep the... No, they're offsides. It was out for just a moment. The Royals have to clear, and so Canfield able to kill off precious seconds of the penalty time all the way down the ice from the clearance. Just 22 seconds left, and so Canfield 20 seconds away from escaping unharmed from all the penalties that occurred with just under 4 minutes to go. And now back to on the ice is Scotty Tucker. Both teams full strength, 5-on-5 with 14 minutes to go. Puck is loose. Parada reaches for it. Challenged by Maroon. Canfield tries the center, but the Royals intercept. Stegmeyer into the offensive zone. Stops, waits. Fires, and it's wide on the near side. Outward, collects it for the Royals. Tries to send it up, and here comes, nope, they keep it in. Martin keeps it in and dumps it back down low. Stegmeyer and Berry. Loose in front. Stegmeyer has it, falls down. The Royals keep it in and dump it back down low. 19 to go. Third period. Mark Mosher sends it in. Off the iron for Mark Mosher. Stegmeyer recycles it back down low, and Outward will skate to it. Outward gets to it and then loses it. Canfield comes out with it. With their first rush of the third period, they'll try and get through the neutral ice. It's sent in. Tucker around the boards. Far side, Antonio Maroon leaves it for Berry. Berry shot deflected in front and wide of Mosher's goal. 3-1 Royals leading. They send it up and out to center ice where Luke Berry has it. Berry, he'll wind up. Poke checked away by Chidima, but he can't collect it. He would have been on his way toward the goal of Kanar. Meanwhile, it's sent in and loose in front. And Mosher, Caleb Mosher, puts his paw down in front of the puck as Mark Mosher, his brother, escorts the Canfield Cardinals player who is bearing down at his brother to the side. A face-off in the defensive zone for CVCA. 12:29 to go, third period action. Royals 3, Cardinals 1. Face-off controlled by Canfield up to the point. Feathered down low and poke checked away by the Royals, and they'll come the other direction. David Siff with the puck into the offensive zone. Cross ice, was looking for Matt Porter. Porter now collects it, sends it up to the point. Zach Nichols fires in. It's deflected into the near side corner. Up to the high point. Mark Mosher's shot does not get to the goal. It's knocked down. Loose in front. Nichols can't keep it in. He'll just dump it in. Delayed offside against the Royals. Tyler Carney back out. Carney lofts it high, and it's out to center ice. Nichols. Dangerous pass, but Siff had it. Gets it to Humphrey. He shoots, and a save by Kanar. Loose in front. Still loose, and out of harm's way. 11 and a half to go. Nichols Backhands it back down low. The Royals will change behind the play. Morris. Intercepted by Chidima. He'll gain the zone. Reaches forward, trying to feather it over to Schwartzbeck. Couldn't get it there. And the Royals will reset. Mosher. Mark Mosher, that is. The senior. Misplays it. Loose. And sends it around the boards to the near side. Outward. Can't get to it. It's out to center ice. Collected by Cole Morris. Morris angles it forward, but now intercepted by Chidima. He lofts it into the offensive zone. Morris feathers it around the boards to the far side. The Royals defense. Martin loses his stick, kicks at the puck, picks up the stick, and captures the puck. Nice play by Carter Martin. And here comes Outward. 2-on-1 for the Royals. Cross ice pass, shot, score! CVCA goes up 4-1. Here's the 2-on-1 developing for the Royals. Outward, gains the zone, got the attention of the Canfield Cardinals player, and the Royals put it in the back of the net. Jacob Schwartzbeck. It's 4-1. Schwartzbeck from Outward, and another shot off the helmet of David Siff. The Royals with more pressure. Puck is loose. Humphrey skates in, tries to jam it forward. Shot, and another goal for CVCA. Back-to-back goals for the Royals. David Siff this time for CVCA. Humphrey tried to jam it in. Siff was right there on the rebound and scored for the Royals. Timeout Cardinals. 2 quick goals by CVCA. The goals occurred just 22 seconds apart. Can we show those goals again, guys? We got them on the replay, like in between the periods. Go ahead and run with it. Here we are. And we'll try and get them up for you. Trying out all these newfangled replay options. Here's the first one. Outward. Cross ice pass found Schwartzbeck, who buried it in the back of the net. And here's the second one. Humphrey skated right in at Kadar, and Siff right there on the rebound. 22 seconds and 2 goals for CVCA. It's 5-1. So 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Third period. Royals with a 4-goal lead and 10 minutes between them and a chance to play for their third Barron Cup championship in school history. The mountain that much steeper right now for the Cardinals. Another shot high and over the goal. Martin dumps it down low. Berry, who scored just 19 seconds in. But that's been it for the Cardinals. CVCA, another centering pass, deflected, and the Royals have to get back on defense as the Cardinals rush forward. Darkadakis has his pass deflected into the near side corner. Cardinals controlling, sent in by Maroon, or at least he attempts to. Can't get much on it, and the teams battle for it. It comes loose to CVCA, and Schwartzbeck will chip it up and out of the zone to neutral ice. Dumped back in, and Eli Parada will chase it for the Royals. Parada angles it off the boards, but turns it over to Berry. Berry, Maroon, his shot, and Caleb Mosher makes the save. Staring contest ensues behind the net, but nothing further. Nice play right there by Antonio Maroon. 9 minutes left on the clock. Royals 5, Cardinals 1. Darkadakis steps in with Nick Humphrey. And a penalty going against Canfield's number 77, Luke Berry. He of the 41 goals, unsportsmanlike conduct with 9 minutes to go, and Berry goes in the box, and the Royals go in the power play. The Cardinals lose their best player for 2 minutes, and they lose an offensive zone faceoff, a rarity this afternoon. An undisciplined play right there by Luke Berry. And obviously the pressure of the moment mounting. The Royals on the power play. They send it forward. But they'll have to reset here. Cross ice, Eli Parada. Long angled pass, looking for Humphrey. Finds him. Humphrey feathers it forward. Cord Stegmeyer gains his own. Siff, who scored the last goal, into the corner. David Siff has it. Skates to the near side. He'll set up the power play. Centering pass. And the Royals player down low was Humphrey, tangled up, couldn't get anything on it. And it's loose behind the net. Good pressure there by the Cardinals on a shorthanded bid with 1:10 to go on the penalty time to Luke Berry. Nick Humphrey into the offensive zone for the Royals. Humphrey takes a shot as the Royals score! Nick Humphrey with a shot and a laser beam beats Corey Kennard, a power play goal. I was about to say the Royals are changing behind the play, but here's Humphrey skating it all by himself. He loves this spot on the ice, right from the top of the circle, and beat Kennard. It's 6-1 CVCA. Time of the Nick Humphrey goal, the power play. 7 minutes and 2 seconds, and the Royals with 3 goals in the third period blast out to a 5-goal lead. 6 unanswered for CVCA in the contest. And the Royals can smell the championship game tomorrow. Off the faceoff, Chidima skates in again, puts another shot on Kennard. This one is saved in the near side corner. Schwartzbeck. He'll battle. Knocked over, but it comes to CVCA at the point. Mark Mosher's shot is knocked down in front, and out come the Cardinals. They'll feather it forward, and with a chance, but it's swept aside by CVCA before they can ever get to the goal. With it, Morris chips it forward, but the Royals are there, smothering on defense. Mark Mosher angles it up to outward to Chidima. Chidima back checked by Berry, who's out of the box. Berry's going to have a chance. He shoots. Save. Can't get a second shot. And the Royals will send it up. Not out. Still in, but now finally cleared and sent forward. Scotty Tucker is on it for Canfield. Berry now at center ice. 6:45 to go. Poke checked away. Berry can't get Thrush to the blue line. Now Berry has it again, but taken away by Stegmeyer, and whistles blow. And a hook coming against CVCA, so a chance on the power play upcoming for the Cardinals. 6:34 left in the contest in regulation. Stegmeyer goes into the box. Three third period goals by the Royals has mushroomed the lead to 6-1. If the Cardinals have any chance, they've got to score in this power play and score fast. Right off the faceoff, though, the Royals clear it down the ice. And David Siff giving pressure. The Royals now have to get back. Here comes Canfield. Shot wide. Shot in front. Another save by Mosher. Humphrey on the shorthanded bid. Gains the zone. Shoots, and Kennard Saves it, drops it down in front. It's loose, but into the corner. Swept up. 6 minutes to go in the contest. 1:24 in the penalty time to Cord Stegmeyer. And Sif clears it down the ice once again for CVCA. 5:48 left. Royals change up behind the play. Canfield will build out the power play. Antonio Maroon angles it forward, but loses the puck. Outward. Chips it to the near side. Tyler Carney with pressure from Chidima. Chidima trying to win that puck. Carney goes tumbling to the ice. The Cardinals struggling to even get through the neutral zone. The Royals clear it again with 45 seconds left on the penalty time. And Canfield may have just iced the puck. Now they wave it off, but the Royals will have plenty of time to clear this one. Martin with pressure from Carney. Pirouettes. And now sends it up and out to center ice, where Barry will have to play it with 25 to go. Under 5 minutes left. Oh, a big shot on outward, but he gets right up. Carney still can't gain the zone. And the Cardinals cannot matriculate the neutral zone. 9 seconds to go on the Stegmeyer penalty. Here comes Canfield with one more final chance at a rush on this power play. They'll dump it in deep, wide of Mosher. Back to full strength, and the Royal Stegmeyer was lurking out there, had a great chance at a breakaway, but could not corral the puck here off of Mark Mosher's stick. Mosher saw Stegmeyer had just come out of the box with a chance at a breakaway, but instead it's an icing call against the Royals with 4:27 to go. CVCA in command, 6-1. 6 unanswered goals for the Royals, who are 4 minutes and 27 seconds away from playing for the championship tomorrow. And a conversation on the Royals bench with the referee and Cord Stegmeyer. Cord takes a spot on the bench, and the Royals and Cardinals are ready to go once again. Off the faceoff, David Sif has it into the offensive zone, but met by a trio of Cardinals who just send it out to center ice. Zach Nichols pokes at it, and he'll get it again. Nichols just dumps it in. Canfield will control. Winding down at 4 minutes. The Royals forecheck, smothering. And here comes another chance. Backhanded shot by Schwartzbeck, saved by Kennard. Around the boards it goes to the far side. Schwartzbeck pokes at it, loses it, and here come the Cardinals. They'll dump it in, but they've got no offensive pressure at all whatsoever as the Royals just collect the puck and go back the other direction. Mark Mosher gains the zone. He'll fire. Kennard with a save to the near side boards. 3:23 left. And Canfield sends it down the ice. They wave off icing again. The Royals will have to play it with 3:13 to go. Outward. Angles it up off the boards. And it's played by Grayson Orlovsky. Cardinals Maroon now gains the zone. Zach Nichols sends him to the ice with a body check. Around the boards it comes, and CVCA controls again for the moment. Now Barry with speed, chased by Chidima, skates by him, and dumps it in down low. 2:45 to go. Loose, and Mark Mosher has it. He'll just angle it up off the boards. Matt Porter, he'll skate to it. Porter will have it poke checked away by Maroon with 2.5 to go. CVCA takes the puck away again and sends it out. Outward. Maroon pokes it forward, and a whistle. Offsides on Canfield with 2:19 to go. Shots on goal at this stage. The Royals with 41 shots on goal. And Canfield 18. The Royals do take another penalty. Cord Stegmeyer goes into the box. Too many men on the ice for CVCA. And so a power play for the final almost the final 2 minutes. 2:19 left. Down 5 goals. Corey Canard stays in. They drop the puck down, and CVCA cannot clear it. At least not immediately. But David Siff has it, and he sends it down on Canard. Two minutes remain. 2 minutes left between CVCA and a date in the championship game tomorrow. They clear the puck down the ice on the penalty kill once again. 1:32 to go on the penalty time to Stegmeyer for too many men on the ice as he serves the bench penalty for CVCA. Siff gets knocked down as he dispossessed the Cardinal of the puck. Just 1:38 to go in this one. Barry, one more chance, gets pushed to his right. Can't get a shot off. They'll center it, but no one there for the Cardinals. A minute left on the penalty time. 1:20 left in the contest. The Royals clear it again, and Canard will make another save. He'll play it out. Darkadakis lets Maroon take it. He dumps it in, saved by Mosher, and the Royals clear. Less than 1 minute to go. Royals 6, Canfield 1. Barry with Matt Porter giving chase. Skates by him. Barry skates in, has it poke checked away. Canfield still on the power play for 17 more seconds. Up to the point. Tyler Carney will fire it in. Stick save by Mosher. We're under 30. Scoleri finally out. And CVCA's Nick Humphrey has it. 2-on-1 for the Royals. Humphrey. So CVCA's Matt Porter gets a shot. Second shot. Humphrey, third shot. Another save by Canard. Under 10 seconds. The Royals with Humphrey in the corner trying to dig the puck out and freeze it. The fans come to their feet and salute the CVCA Royals, who will play for the Barron Cup Championship for the 4th time in school history tomorrow at 11 a.m. CVCA the winner today, the Royals 6 and Canfield 1. CVCA, a dominating performance today in the Barron Cup semifinal, defeating the Canfield Cardinals 6-1. And they will skate for the Cup tomorrow at 11 o'clock at the John M. Coyne Rec Center here in Brooklyn, Ohio. Tickets available on the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League website. If you are a fan of the Royals, make sure you make plans to get out here early tomorrow, 11 a.m. The Royals against the winner of Kent Roosevelt and Chagrin Falls. For the Cardinals, a gutsy effort, but just not enough today against CVCA, the champions of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Blue East Division. Luke Barry with the only goal today. Barry will go on to play in the state tournament next week with the rest of the Cardinals. The Royals with another date tomorrow to play for the Cup. Third period highlights, gentlemen. The Royals got on the board early. Here is Outward with a cross-ice pass to Schwartzbeck. That made it 4-1 CVCA. Second goal, David Siff put it in there. Made it 5-1. And here's the last one. Nick Humphrey from the top of the circle, making it 6-1 CVCA. So,